Morning. Good morning, beautiful souls that are watching this. Hope everyone's doing all right. Everyone's having an amazing day. I'm out my morning ruck, and it's pretty chilly out. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty windy. So it's definitely a struggle, but that's okay, cause I've been out in worse weather. So this isn't really much to me. But yeah, no, I'm just enjoying the world around me, appreciating nature every chance I get, and just thankful to have woken up another day. And that brings me to my next point. I wanted to talk about how, you know as I've gotten older, I've realized that there really are just no such thing as coincidences, right? Now, coincidences, right, is something that you think just happens by chance, right? Or at least that's how I perceive it. But the more I realize is that everything really just does happen for a reason, right? And there are no such thing as coincidences. Like, I think about all the lessons that I've learned, all the hardships that I've gone through, and what I've learned as a result of that, which have helped me to shape who I am, who I'm becoming, right? Without those hardships that I've gone through, without the mistakes that I've made, without the successes that I've experienced, I would not be in the position that I am today. I would not be in this light that I am in right now. I wouldn't be sharing these messages that I get. I wouldn't even be getting these messages that I get to share, right? I think about how through the strife that I've gone through growing up, you know, while while I feel like, a lot of people don't deserve the hardships that they've gone through, it does help to shape who they are, right? And, it serves as a blueprint in my case, it serves as the hardship that I've gone through serves as a blueprint for what it is that I don't wish to surround myself with, and what it is that I wish to avoid in any relationships that I'm in, or how I express myself, right? Speaking of relationships, being in my first real committed relationship, right? Long term, I've learned how hard it is, right? How hard it is to maintain. And I've made a lot of mistakes, but because of those mistakes, I was able to see the world differently. I was able to understand how it is that I can move forward, right? I actually learned from my mistakes, which is something that sadly I don't think a lot of people can say. I think a lot of people, they get stuck in these cycles of the same mistakes that they make, and they just keep on making them, or it just takes them a really long time to understand that what they are doing is a mistake, right? And it sucks, but some people just, they just need to keep constantly making mistakes in order to realize, oh shoot, what I'm doing is not really ideal. So yeah. But yeah, I don't believe in coincidences. I think every action, every event that I've been through has helped to shape who I am. And I don't think it's a coincidence that, whoever's watching this is watching this right now. If anyone is watching this, right? I don't think you found me by chance. I think this was, just meant to be heard by you. Now, right now, I'm going through a big shift in my life, big change in my life. As the spring is coming up, I'm going through a big change, physically and mentally, right, and spiritually, like just all the changes, honestly. But I'm going through a big change because I'm gonna be relocating, and I realized just like as I'm packing up my stuff, I realized just how much like everything that I've gone through has shaped me to put me in this position where I'm able to relocate. I'm going through all my stuff and I just feel all the memories associated with that item or with that object, right? And it's a little sad, but at the same time, I'm excited to be moving, excited to be going into this next journey in my life. Just it's nice. Life is beautiful, man. Life is beautiful if you choose to see the beauty in it. If you choose to stay in your own bubble, and you'll never truly experience the beauty of the world. That's a nice bird. I used to be in this bubble. My mom would joke about, I would just stay in my own world, which in a sense, that is exactly what I did. I would stay in my own world because I was so, afraid of the world outside of my room. I would just stay inside my own world. And, that's partially like a survival mechanic, right? Survival mechanism, right? It's just like isolation. But in a sense, I shut myself out from the world. And now that I am finally stepping out of that and choosing to see, the world at large, I realize how much I've missed. How much beauty there is around me that I just would not be able to see had I not, gone on this journey of, just self-love, right? Loving myself and loving and being in love with the universe around me, right? I don't believe in coincidences. This is all meant to be. This is all meant to be. Yeah, and if you're watching this, maybe my energy, found you for a reason. Found you for a reason. I'm just a dude with the camera, right? I don't edit my videos. I just talk and say what's on my mind, and I hope it's coherent enough to make sense to someone. But that's just how I want this channel to be. I want this to just be raw. No unnecessary editing, right? I want us to just be me and my pure self, my purest form. All the mistakes that I make in my vocabulary, in my speech, the way I sound, like me sniffling, for example, I want it all to be seen because that's who I am. And you found this for a reason. Because there are no such thing as coincidences. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up soon. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this beautiful walk. Appreciate the birds, the snow, the buildings around me. If you're seeing this, I love you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Make sure to take care of yourself. Really take care of yourself and those around you. Because you are what matters. And no one else is going to take care of you except you. And remember, there are no such thing as coincidences. Have a good one.